Hello, happy Transfer Tuesday. It's the Tuesday after payday, so we have a lot of retirement contributions to go over. And so I think this time I'm also going to mention the accounts, the values of each account, which is not something I typically do. So if you're new to Transfer Tuesday, it is the day of the week that we try to make money moves in a positive direction. So either paying off debt or saving and investing. This week, it's mostly just saving and investing, although one of my debts that I'm paying this week is also an investment. So that's my retirement account loan, which I'll go over. So Transfer Tuesday is something that anyone can participate in. All you have to do is make a positive money move. It doesn't have to be on Tuesday, but if you've made a move this week, let me know in the comments what it is so I can cheer you on. So first of all, I'm going to go over our automatic contributions from our paychecks, and then I will this week do a manual transfer, which I realized I didn't do last week, even though I said I might. But this week, I definitely will. First of all, I had my contributions to my retirement. So I contribute 4% to my 403B, and my employer matches that at 200% of that 4% and then contributes a base of 2.5%. So that's 4% for me and 10.5% for my employer, for a total of 14.5% contributed to my retirement account. So the numbers are $196.92 that I contribute pre-tax, and then $516.89 that my employer contributes to my plan. And I'm not exactly sure I don't have the numbers for how that breaks down in terms of what the matching is and what the extra is. I'm sure the matching is just double 196.92, but I don't feel like doing the math. So, and then I paid my retirement account loan, which is $236.22. That brought my retirement account loan to $35,747. So we're very slowly making progress on that. As you can see, I've paid back about $20,000, and I still owe over $35,000, and it was a $50,000 loan, so I paid $6,000 in interest. But fortunately, that interest has been going back to my account and not to anyone else. So after all of those contributions, which totaled to $950.03 contributed to my retirement, my account balance is just over $300,000. And what's most exciting is over $100,000 of that is just in gains, in interest gained from being invested in the stock market. So I've only had to contribute less than $200,000, and even that, my workplace has been contributing a significant amount as well. I can look at just what I've contributed to my plan, and over the almost 6 years that I've been there, plus I had some rollovers from previous jobs, but I contributed $133,000 and got almost $94,000 in returns. And so my workplace has contributed just over $53,000 since 2020, because they don't contribute for your whole first year that you're there. So it wasn't until February of 2020 that they started matching the contributions. Almost 5 years of contributions, almost $54,000. So that's really nice of them. And then almost $20,000 in gains. They are in separate accounts, and my account has a mix of Roth contributions and traditional contributions, which is kind of harder to break down and see how much of each is which, but I think I can figure it out somehow. I think about half of my contributions are Roth contributions. Everything that my workplace contributes is pre-tax though. So I will be taxed on everything that I withdraw from my workplace account in retirement. So I'm thinking I might switch my contributions to be all Roth at some point, but for now, I'm taking the tax break by contributing pre-tax, even though it's not very much, because I think I'm contributing only about $5,000 or $6,000 this year to my account. Am I? Is it $5,000 or $6,000? I have no idea. No, I'm contributing a little over $12,000 this year to my retirement. Okay, so moving on to my husband's simple IRA. He contributes 3% and his employer matches that. So that's a total of $215.30 contributed. And that will bring his account just around $88,000. And I realized that I didn't invest the contributions that he made last paycheck. In Fidelity, his workplace deposits everything as cash, and you have to manually go in after every paycheck and invest it in what you want to invest it in. And I forgot to do that 2 weeks ago, so I'm going to have to invest that paycheck and this paycheck. If you're interested in knowing what we're invested in, let me know in the comments and I may tell you. So that's everything that was automatic from our paychecks. I haven't had any Acorns contributions. So we're not going to contribute to the Roth yet. We'll do that at the end of the month. What I am going to contribute to this week is my daughter's 529. So I opened this for her at the beginning of the year with the goal of contributing $5,000 to get a state tax break for contributing to the plan, to the 529 for my state, but I opened it in Fidelity, and Fidelity does not hold my state's 529, and I talked about getting it rolled over into my state's 529, and that's just not possible because I opened it in Fidelity, which is under my husband's name, and then when I opened it under the state, I opened it under my name, and they will not let you roll over from my husband's account to my account. So my options were to open up a second 529 in my state under my husband's name and then roll it into that. But by the time we found that out, which was like last week, there's just not going to be time because it needs to be in there by the end of the year. It's not like the Roth where you get until tax day. No, you have until the end of the year to roll it over. And with like 1 week left and the holidays, I guess 2 weeks left and the holidays, there's no way it's going to get over since it took like 2 weeks for them to realize or for them to let us know that it couldn't be done with the current rollover request. So we're not going to get the tax break for the first like $3,000 that we contributed to her 529, just for the last, I guess, 2,000-ish that we're contributing. So we could potentially, because we can contribute up to the gift tax amount, so we could contribute up to like $19,000. I mean, we could contribute even more than that technically and then just pay taxes on it, but we just don't have the money to contribute the extra $3,000 again to her 529 into our state's one in order to get the full $5,000 tax break. So this year we're just not going to be able to take advantage of the full break, which is okay, but moving forward we'll be able to get the full amount. So today my transfer, if I didn't say it already, I've just been talking, I don't remember what I said, but Today our transfer is going to be $415 into my daughter's 529, which will bring us to $5,000 contributed for the year, even though it's not $5,000 all in our states. So that is everything for my transfers today. Let me know in the comments any money moves that you've made this week, whether it's paying off debt or saving and investing. It doesn't have to be a large transfer. Anything that you can do to help out your future with a tiny money move is a step in the right direction. I share my money moves every Tuesday, and if you're interested in seeing more of my family's journey towards debt payoff and saving up for our future, then please hit subscribe because I would love to have you follow along. Thank you for being here.